Ever get that feeling, that there's got to be more to life than just, well, just getting by?
Oh, absolutely. That's what had me so curious about this whole idea of spiritual prosperity you
Mm.
wanted to explore.
Yeah. When your request landed on my desk, I gotta admit, at first I thought it was like all about manifesting a yacht or something.
Right, right, right.
But diving into the source material, it's really about aligning who you are on the inside with everything you experience out in the world. It's kind of deep, actually.
It really is. And this source, it doesn't beat around the bush. It jumps right in, saying self-awareness is absolutely key.
Hmm.
Like understanding your deepest beliefs, those core values you have, and what you truly desire. That's the foundation.
So, like, if you're going through life, but deep down, you don't believe you deserve happiness or, say, financial success,
Yeah,
that actually blocks you from getting it.
exactly. It becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Hmm.
I actually had this example about people who were raised, maybe, to believe that money is the root of all evil. Even if it's subconscious,
Hmm.
way down there, it can seriously prevent them from attracting wealth. They might not even realize they're shying away from risks or undervaluing their hard work, maybe even like sabotaging opportunities without even knowing it.
Wow. It really makes you wonder what kinds of beliefs we're all carrying around in the backs of our minds, right?
Absolutely. And that's where this idea of gratitude comes in, which the source talks a lot about. They say it's like the antidote.
So, not just like saying thank you for your morning coffee, but
It's way bigger than that. It's a total mental shift. Instead of focusing on what's missing, you start appreciating the abundance that's already present, moving from a scarcity mindset to, an abundance mindset.
and they actually had this super practical tip, which I thought was really cool, the gratitude journal. Just taking time every day to write down things you're grateful for, no matter how small. They say it can literally change how your brain works.
Rewire it. Train your mind to focus on the positive, even when things are tough.
Instead of only seeing what's wrong, you start to see what's right.
Exactly. They even had this quote about it, something like gratitude turns what we have into enough and more, which I love.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean pretending things are perfect, but it's about finding those good things, even small things, and letting them shift your whole perspective.
Choosing to see the glass half full.
Yes. And speaking of shifting perspectives,
Mhm.
they also talk about meditation and mindfulness.
Right, right. How does that fit into all of this?
Okay, so think of these practices like your secret weapons. They help quiet all that noise in your head so you can actually connect with your true self, find some clarity, and feel more at peace. They even said that meditation can be this way to reduce stress and mental clutter, and when you do that, you make space for abundance to flow in.
Like hitting the reset button on your mind.
Exactly.
So we've talked about aligning ourselves internally, right? Cultivating that positive mindset. But what about our actions out in the world? What did the source say about that?
That's where the idea of purpose comes in.
Yeah.
And it's not just about a job, right? This source, it's all about finding what genuinely lights you up inside. What makes you feel truly alive? What are you passionate about? It's about aligning your work with your soul's purpose.
Yeah, I love that. And I don't know about you, but it seems like when you are living in alignment with that purpose, things just start happening. Good things.
For sure. It's like you become a magnet. All those amazing opportunities and resources that support your growth, they just seem to find you.
They do.
And it's not about forcing anything. It's realizing you have these unique talents and passions. And when you share those with the world, you naturally attract abundance. Work becomes less of a job and more like an expression of who you are at your core.
It's like the universe is saying, you're on the right path, keep going. And something else from the source, it really resonated with me about how we don't have to do this whole journey alone.
Right. They were big on the whole community aspect, like
Yeah.
surrounding yourself with people who get it.
Yeah. People who support you, who understand the path you're on.
Exactly. Imagine like a whole group of like-minded people all cheering you on, offering encouragement, people who just get it.
Like a cheerleading squad for your soul.
Exactly.
And they even recommend finding an accountability partner, someone you can share your goals with, celebrate your wins, even just vent to when things get tough.
It's huge.
Yeah.
Because when you've got that kind of support system, it makes such a difference.
Totally. And it kind of ties into that saying, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. Love that.
It's so true.
And here's something that really struck me from the source. They're all about giving back. They say spiritual prosperity, it's not just about receiving.
Right. It's a two-way street.
Totally. So how do they connect giving back to this whole idea of abundance?
Well, it has to do with this beautiful concept of interconnectedness. Basically, when you do something kind for someone else, like volunteer your time or, sure, even donate money to a good cause, it creates this flow of abundance.
Okay, so it's not about like expecting something in return when you do something nice.
Not at all. It's more about recognizing that we're all connected. Our well-being is intertwined with the well-being of others.
It's about shifting that mindset from me to we.
Exactly. True abundance. It's not just about what we gain personally. It's about contributing to something larger than ourselves.
It's about realizing that we're all in this together and that what we do really does make a difference.
Like that quote, I think it was Gandhi who said it, the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. Something like that.
So powerful. Well, we've covered a lot of ground here today, haven't we? Exploring what spiritual prosperity really means.
We really have.
And it's not just about money, right? It's about self-awareness, gratitude, finding your purpose.
Building community, giving back.
It's about connecting who you are on the inside with the life you're living out in the world.
Exactly. Aligning your inner world with your outer experiences. That's where the magic happens.
So here's the big question, right? If spiritual prosperity is all about creating that alignment, what's one thing you can do, like today, to start bridging that gap?
Ooh, I like that. And the cool thing is, there's so many ways to approach it.
There really are.
Maybe it's starting that gratitude journal we were talking about. Or, hey, maybe it's finally giving meditation a try. Just a few minutes a day to quiet your mind.
Or what about this? What if you sat down and got really honest with yourself about any limiting beliefs you've been holding on to?
Oh, I love that. Confronting those hidden roadblocks head on.
Because once you're aware of them, you can start to change them.
So powerful.
And hey, maybe it's even simpler than that. Maybe it's just reaching out to someone you admire and asking them to be your accountability partner.
Yes. Someone to help keep you on track and cheer you on along the way.
Exactly. Or, if you're feeling that call to give back, what are you passionate about? Find a cause that speaks to you and dive in. Donate your time, your skills, whatever you can.
The key is to choose something that feels meaningful to you, something that resonates deep within you.
Because ultimately, this isn't about following some rigid set of rules. This is about creating a life that feels aligned with who you truly are.
Beautifully said. It's a journey, not a destination.
Exactly. You don't have to have it all figured out today. Just take that first step and then another and then another.
Trust the process. Be open to the possibilities.
And then just watch what happens. It's pretty amazing to see how transforming your inner world can actually transform your outer reality.
It really is.
Well, this has been such a great conversation. Thank you so much for geeking out on this topic with me. This source had so much good stuff in it.
It really did. Tons of wisdom and practical tips.
And to our amazing listeners, thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the world of spiritual prosperity. We hope you found it as insightful and inspiring as we did.
We hope it sparks something within you.
Because you have the power within you to create an amazing life. Now go out there and make it happen.